band was Acclaim by Rob Grice. Acclaim has energetic rhythms, uplifting themes, and celebrates the journey of learning music. Our next piece, Shenandoah, is one of America's most beloved folk songs, with origins that trace back to the 19th century. The lyrics tell the story of a fur trader who longs for the Shenandoah River and the land he left behind, a theme that resonates with anyone who has ever felt the pull of home and the past. Robert Sheldon's arrangement brings this melody to life with rich harmonies and expressive phrasing. The music flows like a river, gentle and reflective at first, then building strength and emotion before fading into a peaceful farewell. Please enjoy Shenandoah.
Our third piece this evening is Spitfire by William Owens. The composer wrote the following program notes. The 332nd Fighter Group and the 477th Bombardment Group were a group of African-American pilots who fought during World War II. As the unit officially began at Alabama's Tuskegee Institute, it would later adopt the historic moniker of the Tuskegee Airmen. Through unmatched bravery and uncompromising commitment to duty, This elite fighting force would become the standard for aerial combat units worldwide. During World War II, the Tuskegee Airmen were subjected to intense racial discrimination, as were all African Americans at the hand of the infamous Jim Crow laws. Despite these hardships, these valorous men trained and flew with great distinction. Between 1941 and 1946, the 332nd would amass many significant accomplishments and accolades. When the pilots painted the tails of their aircraft red, they adopted the nickname Red Tails, along with the motto Spitfire. The work begins slowly and hymn-like with military drum cadence in the background. Tempo and intensity gradually build into an imposing melodic statement as the 332nd girds up for combat. The haunting lyrical flying section, with an array of tonal colors, soon leads to the powerful battle scene. Bombing and machine gun fire are replicated by sporadic percussion and boisterous brass. In the midst of the chaos, a subtle melodic statement can be heard, perhaps a plea for equality and justice by the heroes on behalf of an oppressed people. After the battle, the music then roars to a victorious finish. Please enjoy William Owens' piece, Spitfire. We didn't have a chance to rehearse that part, but the people who stood up were our featured soloists within that. And that's a very brave thing to do, to be a soloist in an 8th grade band in front of a wonderful audience this size. So can you give them one more round of applause? We feel very fortunate that students in our district have the opportunity to enjoy music, learn new skills, and create memories that will last a lifetime. We have a fantastic staff here on the north side of town with Amber O'Lean teaching our elementary band students, and Mr. Carlo and Mr. Hart teaching at Liberty High. I would also like to thank our music auxiliary representative, Becky Rockers, for graciously agreeing to work the table tonight, to attend meetings, to represent our program, and just all of those things that she does to help support us and make sure that we have a voice with our booster organization. Finally, I would like to thank all of you as the parents, well, we would like to thank all of you as the parents and guardians of students who are up on stage and out here in front of us, for your patience and your tireless support. To close our concert, the Symphony Band will perform a lively tune that will transport you to the amusement parks and carousels and Ferris wheels of Coney Island. Please enjoy the Coney Island Drag by Scott Watson.